Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Daimo, or
Well, that was a thing. Well, me and Burzum have been a perfect pair for the last 10 minutes. I've had my mic muted and he's forgotten his headphones. How long does this dog chase me for? Just leave me alone. I don't want to fight these things. I've got places to be. Stop it! Yeah, thank you so much for the 2-month subscription. But I just gave you a bunch of heartfelt emotion and you didn't hear any of it. Now I feel weird repeating it. But it means so much to me. Thank you so much. You felt it? Good, I'm glad. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. The DLC? Yeah, I'm enjoying the DLC so far. It seems cool. I'm not super far in yet, I don't think. Bits of it seem horrifically overpowering, but that's kind of the point for DLC, right? Alright, last time I tried to parry this guy's melee attacks, and instead he just shot me a whole bunch. So I think this time I'm just going to hit him with a giant axe until he stops moving. It's a tried and tested strategy, okay? Okay, I started out this fight by hitting my axe on the wall, so... So that was a thing. Turns out that maybe giant axes aren't the best weapon for incredibly close quarters. I hadn't really thought about this before. We got him, though. Oh, we got his Gatling gun? Can I carry it? I also have a cannon that I can't even lift. 28 strength. I can carry this. Yeah, thanks, Brett. Yeah, my day's going alright. It's only just starting, really. Not least because I forgot to set my alarm last night, so I woke up like an hour late. Which I'm okay with. I didn't have anything like super important to do. I was gonna go for a run this morning, and instead I didn't. Instead I slept for an hour. So, you know what? Maybe I traded up on that. Important vegan business, yes. Sleeping instead of running. That's what we vegans do. Highly customized portable version of the stationary Gatling gun operated by the Hunter Jorah in Old Yharnam. Okay. The weapon of choice of the youngest of Jorah's 3 companions. Excellent rapid-firing functionality, but is considered a cumbersome weapon due to its excessive weight and insatiable consumption of quicksilver bullets. I mean, I gotta give it a try, right? me find something I can shoot. Was it not enough in your own stream, Pretzel? Now you've got to come into my stream and mock vegans? What did vegans ever do to you? You say that now, we've all seen the clips. Oh, here's a guy who doesn't know where I am. You know, it sure did a lot more when the other guy was firing it. I probably don't have the blood tinge stat for it, I guess. It's kind of silly. I started out intending to go for a blood tinge build, but now blood tinge is my lowest stat. You don't get any good handguns early, so you gotta build other things early on, it feels like. And then by the time you get the good firearms, it's too late. Need to plan for late game benefits. Yeah. It's hard to do in a blind playthrough. You don't know where things are gonna go. I'll just stick with my basic pistol, I guess. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. I want my torch in my offhand. Did magic on your second. See, I've actually got really good arcane. Because it increases drop rate, and I got really sick of farming for blood vials and quicksilver bullets. So I could work with magic from here, but I don't know, the magic items I've found don't seem amazing, you know? To be fair, I don't think I've ever tried them in combat. I've used them out of combat and thought, yeah, this seems slow, cumbersome, short-ranged. I'll pass. But maybe they do ridiculous damage, and I'm underestimating them. This guy just makes me think of some of the more absurd D&D enemies. He's got, with all that cloth coming off of his head, right? He looks like a cloaker, or a roper, or something along those lines. You know, one of the enemies that pretends to be a cloak on a coat rack, or a section of carpet, or some curtains. You've never really played D&D until you've been attacked by a set of evil curtains. Isn't as good as in Dark Souls, yeah. This game, they're really paranoid about giving you any weapons with range to them. Magic is short-ranged, guns are short-ranged. I'm telling you, this axe is the longest ranged weapon in the game. Reaches further than my gun does. Do you even D&D if you've not been hit by furniture? Exactly. Of course, it's the ceilings that you've really got to watch out for, you know? It doesn't take people too long to start watching out for furniture and carpets, but people always forget to check the ceilings. That's where the greatest dangers are. Amygdalin arm. What does this come under then? Wait, is it a weapon? What have I just picked up? It is a weapon. The arm of a small amygdala great one. Strictly speaking, it's no trick weapon of any sort, but certain madmen wield them like clubs. Starts as a large, tough, blunt weapon formed of bone, but when extended, the hand quivers as if it were still alive. So, that sure is a thing that I just picked up. Handles a lot like the demon's great axe, as far as I can tell. So you just kind of stick it out there and it wiggles around and attacks things on its own. Yeah, it's an interesting weapon. Oh, it stays one-handed, okay. It's not a secondary attack. It's interesting. One of the more unusual weapons I've picked up thus far. Is this the end of this area then? Let's just get this weapon and also the Gatling gun. I guess I'm okay with that. Help! I can't get out! Yeah. I mean, it's more fun loot than good loot. I don't have the resources to upgrade this stuff to the point where I can use it. Because I've been spending all my upgrade materials on random junk the whole game. I'm probably supposed to get most of my upgrade materials from the Chalice dungeons, which I've barely explored. I've done like 2 Chalice dungeons. You spitting at each other now? I don't like my odds of getting out of here. You not a fan of them either, Pretz? Oop. Yeah, that's exactly my feelings. They're just so boring, I don't know. People keep telling me I'm missing out on like half the game if I don't do the Chalice dungeons, but... meh. I mean, apparently there's some unique bosses in there that I wouldn't mind doing, but... I don't want to play through a bunch of semi-randomly generated... just nothing zones to get there, you know? Boss is the only interesting thing, yeah. And to be fair, I did a couple and I mostly saw the same bosses over and over again. People have mentioned you have to get quite deep into the Chalice dungeons to start getting the good bosses. It's like, how many of these things do you want me to do? Yeah, like if I knew that the next dungeon I went into would have a unique boss, then I'd probably do it. But I don't have to do a whole bunch of the things. I guess it's for people who are like really into just the combat. They just want more and more things to fight, to upgrade stuff and customize their equipment. They want the Diablo or the Monster Hunter experience. I mean, I'll grant that Soulsborne has one of the most fun combat systems I've seen in a game. I actually do enjoy the combat, but even with the best combat, I play games for... Ow. Gah. For stories and exploration and that kind of stuff, you know? First time you'd like 8 of them. With more patience than me then, Frets. I did 2 or 3. Oop. Excuse me, sir. Don't want any trouble. I just, I dropped my souls out here somewhere. If you see them, could you, like, mail them to me? Yep, that guy's got my souls, I think. It's hard to tell, their eyes glow anyway. Ah, come on! Clean through the wall. Where do I get one of these physics-destroying axes? My least favorite thing in this game is when I parry somebody but also get hit. So I don't actually... What are you doing? Don't actually get to do my visceral attack. Oh boy. Did he have my souls? I don't think he had my souls. Where are my souls? I died right here. Oh. Well, I didn't really need to fight anything to get those. There we go. 10 bullets. Maybe worth. So I think we've got 2 paths from here. I'm gonna try going up the hill before I go down these ominous stairs. I don't think I'm even close to getting a level up.
Very well. Let me stand.
Wow. Yeah, miles off.
Farewell, good hunter. May
Heck. Give me some supplies instead, then. So let me check which runes I've got equipped. Physical damage, visceral attacks, HP plus 10%. I'm going to take the status resistance one since I don't know what I'm going into. It's maybe the best rune that I found. So in the real world, these stairs led to Old Yharnam. I wonder if Old Yharnam is still standing in this dream, or if it's something worse. Yeah, what's up here? I don't think I've been this way yet. Oh, I think I poked my head around the corner because I remember that guy banging on the gate. Get a shower and talk to the dog? Completely understand. Sometimes you just need intelligent conversation. I'll do my best, Vets. Oop. That's what I get for sparing people. Enjoy your work, dude. Oh, this is looking very boss fighty. Yeah, a mouthful of eyes. My players are fighting something very I've been dealing with something very similar to this in my D&D campaign. That's definitely some phrasing. Oh, okay. Well, that was nigh instant. I think I'll come back to this one later. That's Ludwig? Am I at the end of the DLC already? When I first started playing the DLC, somebody was saying, you know, is this your first time playing? And I was like, yeah, I'm completely blind. I have no idea what's in the DLC. I'm looking forward to the surprises. And he said, cool, the final boss fight against Ludwig is incredible. So if that's the final boss, the DLC is not very big. But hey, let's see what's over here. Did I go this way? This looks familiar. I don't know. I think the blood is starting to affect me. I don't remember coming this way. But this place and these things that I'm killing, I feel like I've been here and killed them before. I am the deadliest, Lou. Autocorrect ruining your pun? I still got it. I thought the deadly was intentional. I'm experiencing both. Oh, we're just back here. Yeah, I have been this way. There's just not very far to it. Okay, I guess there's nothing else to do in the DLC then other than go fight Ludwig now. Okay, I have no quarrel with you or your cannon, sir. Please, settle down. So Ludwig, the founder of the Healing Church, is here in this blood-starved hell. Maybe the first person to ever do so? Seems that he rules this place, consuming the other hunters, and has slowly become something strange and terrible. Unable to acquire Pebble. I've maxed out my pet rock collection. My geology in this game is maximum. He curved in midair. What an outrage. This contempt for classical physics will not stand. Oh, I actually survived that. Maybe I've dodged the follow-up hit. This is gonna be one of those fights, I guess. I don't know, I think I'm a little disappointed with the bosses in Bloodborne. Most of them just consist of big black things with too many limbs flailing at you really fast. It's like the same fight over and over again. Flailing really fast and doing more than my half my health bar in damage. And I just banned about advertising the exact same site. What makes you think I'm gonna go for the second one? Robo viewers. Don't understand. What do you want? You're just a machine. Okay, good start. You know what, maybe I'm just gonna have a look around the arena. Are there any items? Any cool stuff? Just piles of bodies? Oh, there is an item. Oh, some blood vials. Yeah. Does not say a storm ruler. Must be really good if two different viewers are advertising it. Yeah, I guess so. Must be the top product out there. I don't know, like if they had the power to make you rich and famous through your stream, then why would they be selling that power instead of using it themselves? Oof. Surprise dentistry is easily my least favorite kind of dentistry. I assume this guy has like 15 forms. I hope his next form is more interesting than this one. I can't even see. Yeah, I don't think he's doing well. Maybe I could introduce him to that dentist that I saw. I mean, he's got eyes for teeth. I bet he'd really calm down if he got some relief for that gum pain. You know what I kind of want to see from this fight? The game's been full of these bosses that start out looking human and then turn into something strange and monstrous. I kind of want this guy to do it in reverse, you know? He starts out as this bizarre thing, and then as I cut bits off of him, he slowly turns back into the Holy Knight Hunter that he once was. And starts fighting me with a blade. Blade and skill. Like I've got Ludwig's blade. He was supposedly a great swordsman. Yeah, that's what I want. I want him to cut off the crazy bits, and he slowly turns back into a normal dude. Just do the process in reverse. I'm not getting very far into this fight though, so I don't know that we're gonna see that anytime soon. I can probably change my runes, I guess. I took the status resistance rune, because I didn't know what I was going into, but this guy, not exactly about the status effects, I'm thinking. I'm not getting a whole lot of strategy from the way that he fights here. It's pretty much just continuous melee. I suppose I can also swap my visceral rune out. The big things generally don't seem to be vulnerable to viscerals. The first big hump in the DLC? Okay. So he's not actually the final boss of the DLC. Somebody spoiled that I'd have to fight Ludwig, but they made it sound as though he was the final boss, so I thought maybe the DLC was really, really short. Like stamina, I guess? Yeah, that's fair, and is greatly appreciated. Not having things spoiled is nice. Yeah, the runes are useful against the handful of distinctive enemies, but I don't have a lot of that are good against the general masses of flailing at you with too many limbs. %3 damage reduction and 10% health is not a lot. Okay, see you in a minute, Pats. I'll try not to beat the boss while you're gone. I wish this game had an adaptability stat like Dark Souls 2, so I could barter for more iframes. Come on. It's just endless flailing, there's no time to do anything. Am I wearing my highest physical clothes? I think I am. Actually, no, I think I changed my highest blood clothes because the last guy was doing blood attacks. Yeah, I could be wearing these helmets. Welcome back, pets. I don't know whether he's doing blunt thrust or generic physical damage. Oh well. You know what, where's my suit of armor? That's gotta be the best for physical resistance, right? Oh no, I couldn't afford most of the suit of armor, could I? I've only got the leggings. It's in the shop still. I forgot about that. Ah, I should have bought that when I had all those souls, and was like, well, there's nothing I can do with these souls. Yeah, I don't really have any blood items either. Oh well. I'll fight him as is, I guess. When I inevitably have to go farming for blood vials, that'll be my chance to get some souls and buy myself a suit of armor. On the plus side, because he kills me in like 2 hits, I'm not getting much chance to heal, and therefore I'm not running out of blood vials very quickly. Oh, I say that and immediately don't have enough blood vials. I don't have a full stack. Alright, let's go stack up. Where's the best place to hunt, I wonder? Can I get a lot of souls at the start of the DLC? I feel like I'm going to use up a lot of blood vials doing it that way, though. Maybe just the usual place. The Cathedral Ward seems to be the best place for getting blood vials. The little loop you can do that gets you a lot of stuff. So you have twin goals. In theory, this mission is to get more blood vials so I can keep fighting the boss, but I also want to make money so I can buy myself some cool armor. Have I been to the academy? Which academy? Mensis? Yeah. I think I've done, as far as I know, I've done everything in the main game except for the final boss. Yeah, but maybe Mensis or Canehurst or somewhere like that would be good. Yeah, the Nightmare of Mensis. See how this one goes. Looks like I dealt with the thing that was doing the evil eyes at me. I thought I had, but I didn't actually come back here to check or anything. Yeah, let's wander around here for a bit, see what happens. Oh. Oh, my poor broken body. I don't think sacrificing my health for bullets right before fighting the things that I don't think I can counter was the smoothest move. Those give like 4,000 souls though, so that's pretty good. I just have to fight them seriously and not rush through it. Alright, no blood vials so far, but we're already on 20,000 blood echoes, so that's a lot. Yeah, I could level up really quickly here. Hello? Anyone else around? Oh, there's a giant. Ah. Okay. Lost some health. Lost some vials there, but the the souls will pay for that several times over. Oh, there's an item here. I must have missed this guy before. Ah! Place to find blood before Ludwig? I feel like I've not really encountered any good drop points in the DLC. Whoa, okay, that's new. Like, I thought the mosquito... Oh. Oh, there goes 30,000 blood echoes to one random guy. I thought the mosquitoes would be really good for blood drops, but I didn't get much from them. Normal environment. The guy clanging on the gate? I know the one you mean. I left him alone because he wasn't hostile. Does he, like, respawn then? And every time he gives you 3 to 5 vials? Huh. So that's the don't run out of vials on Ludwig trick. You discovered you get good stuff from murdering him on accident, huh? Didn't mean to kill him. It was nothing to do with him mentioning that he was a vegan. just want this item. I don't care about the rest of this anymore. Oh, it's a bloodstone chunk. It's nigh worthless. Oh well. Ah! Don't you lie to me, Pretzel. There's no vegan out there in the world who can't mention that they're vegan at least once every 5 minutes. There's no way he didn't tell you. Oh, you're injecting yourself with blood, are you? That's cool, that's cool. See, I prefer to inject myself with tofu because I'm a vegan. Let me see if I can get out of here with those echoes that I dropped. He starts the debate about whether honey is vegan or not. Wait, I mean, honey's an animal product, right? Oh. Well, I got the blood echoes, I'm just not getting out with them. I guess if the bees make honey and it's never part of their body... Is it still an animal product? Like, if a human farms some wheat, then it's not an animal product, right? I don't really know the process behind bees making honey, mechanically. But yeah, I don't eat honey. I consider that amongst the vegan forbidden stuff. But as you said, I'd not thought about that one particularly that much. I mean, I was reading in the news some of the horrific bee farming stuff that's going up in America. Particularly around almond farming. Because the beekeepers take pretty good care of their bees. But the plant farms that hire the bees, less so. A lot of the normal stuff that goes on in plant farming industries is really, really bad for the bees that come by. So when they hire these lovingly cared for bees, and then like half of them come back alive. Oh, they get like 90% of them back alive, but they're all diseased and they've got ticks and all kinds of stuff. It's kind of grim. Ow. Good start. I don't think this is working out for me. I'm just gonna get my souls and leave. But yeah, on the big farms, all the plants are clones, which make them really vulnerable to disease, which spreads to the bees. And they're also, like, drowning in anti-pesticides, which is really bad for the bees. Yeah. Screw you guys, I'm taking my souls and going home. Herbicides and weed killers, yeah. Like, trust American farming to make me feel bad about being vegan, because now almonds are basically an animal product because so many bees are dying making them. I'm telling you, I'm going to become a fruitarian. To eat nothing but fruit that falls naturally from the tree. It's an incredibly healthy lifestyle, I'll have you know. Okay, I'm leaving. I don't know, maybe the real moral lesson is just don't import food from America, because the food standards over there are horrific. You know, it's illegal in America to report on breaches of food safety in the agricultural industry. Like, decades ago, there was some whistleblowing about some of the horrific stuff going on. And so the government took immediate action. They passed a law making it illegal to whistleblow about the agricultural industry because it harms consumer confidence, which is bad for all of America, and especially the rich people who own the agricultural industry. Like, a place where it's genuinely illegal to report crimes. How can such a nation call itself civilized? Like, what is going on over there? The Native Americans taught us how to grow it. Bald eagles and freedom. That's nearly extinct, Pretzel. And the bald eagles, too. Wait, you're actually from America, aren't you? I'm just realizing I'm slamming your own country to you. Forget I said anything. This is private European talk. Don't you repeat it. Oh wow, that armor is so expensive. Alright, let's take the helmet and the blood vials, I guess. This is my vegan's moment. I don't have anything against America as a whole, but the agricultural industry is something I will happily call out. Not sure this helmet has eye holes in it. But then again, that's kind of a Soulsborne standard. Have a look at the Dark Souls games and see how many helmets there are that don't have eye holes. Chosen Undead have incredible hearing, I guess. Maybe here's the best spot, because you can get those 3 giants really quickly. But then again, this isn't like in Dark Souls where you can just sit down at the bonfire and respawn them. You have to like teleport in and out. So you want long routes to get stuff. Also, I can't get past the first giant. Trying to remember exactly how it went down, but I remember there was a, I saw a Canadian comedian doing a skit a while back about how Canadians are considered by Americans to be really nice people who only say nice, friendly things. And he's like, yeah, sure, to their faces. We're not stupid. We know they probably got a gun. We'll wait until they're out of the room. You see, now I've given the game away. Live on Twitch with almost 5 people watching, I've given away that Europe's full of jerks. Well, maybe just the UK. There's a reason we're getting kicked out. Even the French. I don't want to say, like, especially the French, but especially the French. Back when I used to watch Eurovision, they amused me every year. Because everybody would speak in English except for the French, like the French points announcers, the French teams, etc., etc. And like they're obviously intending it to be like a middle finger to Britain, who they've got a historical rivalry with, and I'm okay with that. But they seemed oblivious to the fact that, you know, everybody else is also speaking English because it's the international language. And most of the other people there speak English, but they don't speak French. They're, like, upsetting everybody. Not just us. And then they wonder why they come last, or thereabouts, every single year. So yeah, Britain and France have jerks. As far as I know, the rest of Europe is lovely. When Brexit goes down, I'm thinking of moving to Sweden. I know a bunch of Swedish people. They're unsettlingly pleasant. Like a little too pleasant. I'll go live in a place where there's non-Euclidean delights. Okay. One more pass and we should have enough for the chest piece. I wasn't really planning to farm all of them, but Pretzel got me into some weird rants, and I've just kind of been doing it on automatic. But yeah, I think if Scotland successfully declares independence from the UK and remains in the EU, I'm going to give some serious thought to moving to Scotland before they leave. But otherwise, I think my goal is to become a... If I become a professional streamer, right, that's a job I can do anywhere in the world. Just planning my escape from post-Brexit Britain.
It is payday.
Before the point drops.
It's a little late for that, but the pound's like half what it was before Brexit was announced. But I really appreciate the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Those are how I plan my escape. Except North Korea? Yeah, that wouldn't be my first choice of country to run to. I'll grant you that one. Mayonnaise. Hi, how are you doing? You having a good day? Oh, so hi, Wallow Wizard. I'm doing good, thanks. I found Ludwig and he is murdering me, so I'm trying to get together a suit of armor, you know? I mean, some big dog guy with beast claws is going to do nothing to a full set of chainmail, right? It'll solve all my problems. You having a good day? Your favorite boss? Good thing you weren't here for me bad-mouthing him earlier then. I'm alienating everybody in chat today. Although I've not gotten past his first form yet. I'm hoping he gets cooler. I had a theory that I was sharing with Pretzel before, but we'll see if it happens. Drinking energy drinks and watching Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. Okay. Sounds like good times. I don't feel like that hit me, but who's gonna argue with this guy? No, I've not gotten him past phase 1 yet. He just jumps on me and rips me apart. I'm assuming he's got lots and lots of phases, but I don't know what they are so far. Come on, knock him over the edge. What are you doing? Bloodborne, you have to defeat the giant before he steals the diamonds. Flatter than a pancake. Okay. I hope so, because the first phase is murdering me. It's just a non-stop barrage of flailing limbs, and every attack does considerably more than half my health. Come on, one more should be enough. Oh yeah, I remember that spot. Yeah, that would be a really good spot to train. I came here because I thought the giants would be good to hunt. But once you start going up on there, the problem is, like, when you're fighting one giant, all the other giants are throwing rocks at you. And the rocks are an instant kill. Like, things here give so many souls, but not the most reliable hunt. 20,000 echoes each one? Really? That's pretty crazy. I think I've got enough for the full set of armor now, anyway. And so we'll go and give him another go. I don't have the gold audio, sadly. I mean, I'm not saying I'd wear it, but I'd like to have it. More echoes of the visceral. Ah, yeah. I think I've got 2 of those. I have trouble reliably visceraling the pigs, though. This has got to be the highest physical defense armor around, right? the Canehurst gauntlets actually have worse armor than the constable's gloves. That's interesting. Oh well, I'm mostly in a suit of armor. Yeah, I think it's a weapon thing. I can do the parry viscerals just fine, but I think because the heavy attack with this hits twice, I get the visceral on my first spin. I get the first one triggers the visceral, but by the time the second spin's gone through, it's too late to actually get up to them and follow up with the actual visceral attack itself. So I'd maybe need to practice with a different weapon to get that. With the axe in one hand. I mean, I suppose. If you want to be seen using a weapon that's not a polearm. Yeah, that's probably the way to do it. Hold on. Fell down. Need to get the dentist before he causes trouble. Yeah, okay. That guy seems to work as the blood vial farm. I don't normally live long enough in this fight to go through 5 blood vials. Ah, I didn't change my runes back, did I? I still got all the runes for, like, enemies drop extra blood echoes. Yeah, that's gonna help me a whole lot here. Ugh, and that means I've got to teleport in and out because I need to go to a thing to use rune slots. Rather than just taking on and off rings. If I killed him, he would have given me a lot of echoes. That's true. There is that. Having to teleport back and forth from this place constantly is one of the more frustrating features about Bloodborne. And frustratingly, a lot of those things seem to carry over to the main series. Remember in Dark Souls 1 where you could level up at the bonfire and didn't need to teleport to the Firekeeper every time you wanted to level up? Those were good times. Okay. I think we're set now. Ludwig and his healing church hunters that spun off from the from Canehurst and the treacherous descent into bloodthirst and vampirism. He's definitely not going to be triggered by this armor that I'm wearing. It is getting to be close to 3 o'clock though, so I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I just need to go downstairs and check on the animals, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. I'll see you all in a moment, okay? Right, we're back, everybody. Full set of armor, all of our runes are in place. Ludwig doesn't stand a chance. It kills me to discard all these good pebbles. Just because we've got a complete set. Alright, come on, Bloodwig. Haha. Every time he does that attack, I dodge too early. Okay. See, it goes very well until I get hit, and then I start dying. So I think the key here is to just not get hit. Like that there, see? That was what I need to not do. This guy breathed... This guy's a dragon? How many limbs does this guy have? Does he have 6 limbs? Bloodborne has more dragons than Skyrim. I keep hoping to see a dragon in Skyrim, but it's all been wyverns so far. Probably Ludwig fused with his horse. Ah, that would make sense. He's Hecarim. Finally, the Bloodborne League of Legends crossover that we've all been longing for. Beast Ludwig and his horse, or Ludwig fused with Beast horse. Yeah, no, I can see that though. That makes sense. I didn't know you could be cavalry in the hunt. Is it a blood tinge thing? Do I need 20 blood tinge to get my own horse? Are horses considered to be guns? Ooh. Ah. Almost got him to half health and saw his presumed second form. Don't know how to get it in the first place. Yeah, it's probably a chalice dungeon thing. I think I fought a horse in a chalice dungeon once. Guys, Jess has confessed guilt. I would have won that fight if she hadn't arrived. How are you doing, Jess? You having a good day? Yeah, to be fair, that right now there's a good chance that I'll be dying at any point that anybody enters the stream. Look, I know you were the first church hunter, but that doesn't mean anything anymore, alright, Ludwig? You really need to get off your high horse. Jess, that's the People's Loomis that you got killed. You need to think very carefully about what you're doing, you know? From each according to their ability, to each according to their need. You can't just hog an entire Loomis to get it killed whenever you want. So that's counter-revolutionary thought right there, to just like own a Loomis. I've got no choice but to sentence you to 20 to 30 years in the gulags to think about what you've done. Ah! He does so much damage to, like, kill me effortlessly. And the worst part is, he's not even really trying. He's just horsing around. On the plus side, I'm getting closer to getting into his second stage. And I'm living long enough to run out of blood vials, even though this guy gives me tons of them. Which is good? Several question marks. You're right, Jess. I can't stay mad at you when you've got the reindeer with the snowman arms. The real MLG meme Rexter. Hi, how are you doing? You having a good day? Yep, I'm trying, Ludwig. He's not really playing along. Okay, my axe head clearly went through his arm there, and it did no damage. Pretty sure if an axe head went through my arm, I'd notice it. Calm down. Every single boss in this game is just upset guy with too many limbs flails wildly. If there's any wild flailing to be done, it should be me whilst fighting them. I don't appreciate them muscling in on my playstyle. But he jumped that way. How did he land over here? Is he like... Does he like cling to the ceiling or something? He just kind of clings to the ceiling and crawls to directly above you? This guy is making a mess. He's not the most tidy boss I've encountered. Yeah, I'm down to 3 vials. I might have to go get more. Yeah, I need more limb tinge. Should have maxed that out. So I don't notice when my limbs fall off. This fight was going much better when I was dying 10 seconds in, because I wasn't using any vials and therefore didn't run out. If only I'd known about killing that guy for 5 vials back then. I could have been saving them up this whole time. That's not the door. Suppose I can just go in and out here a few times to get enough. And that's probably the fastest way, but it's also the most boring. So maybe I'll end up going to get some vials elsewhere. Best bot? Yeah, Stay Healthy Bot does good work. From the back of Ludwig's arena? Yeah, there were like 2 vials back there that I picked up. Yeah, Stay Healthy Bot keeps me going. Keeps me alive. I'd have dehydrated long ago without Stay Healthy Bot. Having to farm for blood vials is probably the worst thing about Bloodborne. I think I've spent more time farming for vials than doing anything else. So would it kill them to put the DLC teleporter in the same area that I start off at? I keep going the wrong way at the start each time. This place is pretty. Well, each to their own taste, Jess. I mean, I am playing online, but I don't really want to cheese the game, you know? I want to be able to claim that I beat it legitimately. I've not really done any of the Chalice dungeons. They didn't seem to be all that interesting. Okay, there's a burning building. Yeah, it wasn't always on fire, Jess. It used to be a little bit nicer. But then I had an accident in the kitchen. And now the landlord wants to meet me down by the park, and I don't think he's got good things to say. Yeah, I've mostly been buying vials as well as farming them. It's kind of frustrating, though. Alright, thanks for hanging out, pets. It's been good. Have a good day. I'll catch you next time. Ooh. Okay. Good start. Less good. Less good. Situation's still deteriorating. Alright. Ow. Ow. $30k gets you like 50 vials. There's a good chunk of vials. Kind of bugs me as well that vials get more expensive as the game goes on. I remember at the start I was thinking, you know, sure, I'm spending a lot of time farming for vials now, but later on they'll be cheap and I'll be able to buy tons of them and not have to worry about it. And then comes inflation. Those messengers in the little bowl thing. It's all a scam. They lure you in with the promise of cheap vials, and then once you're committed, suddenly the prices go up. It's a swindle, I tell you. How did that not hit anything? I'm telling you, German's running a racket. He's making a fortune off of people like me. To make the game harder? I don't think it makes the game harder, I think it makes the game longer. It just means that you have to spend more time fetching vials and souls. It's just farming, grinding. Bloodborne is basically World of Warcraft. Fetch 30 blood vials. I don't know how I'm meant to dodge that. You leap up into the air, I can't see him, so I roll wildly and then I die. Maybe the strategy there is just to fully heal myself and then tank the hit on my face. Dodging is for the weak. Ludwig's teaching me important beast hunting lessons. Step 1, don't dodge. Don't dodge, it'll hurt them morally. See, that was a cunning tactic to allow me to build up more blood vials. Actually, dying to that guy to respawn there might be faster than teleporting out and then teleporting back in to farm blood vials from this guy. So you only get one loading screen instead of two. Well, I mean, I've thought about it, but I figured that's probably more of a blood tinge build, right? I don't know if I have the stats for not getting hit. I think maybe I'll just go for the tank build. Get 500 vitality. I fall for that particular one every time. The delayed hit. I think maybe the pro strat actually. It's probably just to get like 500 strength, kill him in one hit. I almost never get killed by people who are already dead. Everything in every Soulsborne game being already dead accepted. Leave me alone! Get back over here. What do you think you're doing? I dispute some of these hits. Is there like a referee I can talk to? Man, another one of these spam bots? They are really busy today. There we go.
You at my side all along. My true mentor, my guiding moonlight.
Hey man, why the long face? Up. And that Moonlight Greatsword gets everywhere. Squashed to death. Oh, I get it. That's why it's not in. That's why it's not in Dark Souls 2. The guy with the Moonlight Greatsword in Dark Souls 2 actually has a fake. It's a whole plot point. Because the real Moonlight Greatsword was here all along. It was foreshadowing this boss fight. Come on, kill me real quick. I need to go get more blood vials. Thank you. I was hoping that he'd become more human in his second form, but I was also hoping for something a little smaller. Something that I could maybe parry in Visceral. That would have been nice. But I think this is going to be another one of those fights where my bullets just kind of bounce off his face. Still, we reached second form. We're closing in on him. His days are numbered. All I need to do is be twice as good as I currently am, and we've got him. Oh, I'm still alive, somehow. I'm pretty sure I'm actually dead and I've just not noticed yet. There we go. It caught up with me. Wait. An imitation of a lost Canehurst weapon? Do I have that? Is it an imitation of this sword with the built-in gun? That would make sense. I hadn't made that connection until I saw it pop up just then. Simple firearm and spear. Knight sword with a peculiar firearm. Huh. Cool. You know, when I played through Dark Souls 1, I insisted on killing Artorias with his own sword. Maybe I should kill Ludwig with his own holy blade. You guys don't mind me farming for a couple of hours to get the upgrade materials, right? and the stats to use it. Then again, it wouldn't be as fun. Because in the Artorias fight, it was legitimately the exact same sword at a different point in its history. Whereas my Ludwig's blade is just a replica. I've seen several Ludwig's blades going around. That's it. Dodge right into the scalding hot water. The hydro cutter. Oh. Did I have the chance to visceral there? I'm not convinced I did, but still. Still managed to get a good chunk of damage in. There we go. I missed this last time because I was dealing with spam bots.
You were at my side.
So did the sword, like, fall out of him or something? Where did that come from? Was he storing it in his stomach for safety?
My guiding moonlight.
Excuse me? No! What? What? I think I just got kicked offline and it decided that instead of just playing the game offline from that point, it was going to leave the game? Well, thanks for that, Bloodborne. So it just spawns in front of him. Just appears out of nowhere when he gets injured enough. Oh, really? You put me here? And I've lost... with my health and my blood vials gone, but he's fully healed. Thanks, Bloodborne. Just kill me. I need to get more blood vials. This is the fastest way. Yeah, maybe it's an Eldritch Horror thing. Maybe the sword was always lying there. We just don't notice it. We can't comprehend it until it's drawn. The sword is originally on his back? Hold still for a second, I'm trying to look. Oh yeah, no, you're right, he does have a sword on his back. It doesn't look like that sword, but... yeah, that makes sense. We battered him enough that it fell out of the scabbard and he saw it and woke up. And also it like doubled in size when it fell, but you know. This is Soulsborne. There's nothing new about weapons randomly changing size to match their wielder. Doesn't look like it because it's not transformed. Okay. I mean, I want to say the transformation is the scabbard, but... maybe that's only for the replica swords. Like the replica swords, the scabbard is the transformation. So if he's sheathed his weapon, it should be transformed. But maybe the true Ludwig's blade gets bigger when it glows with holy light. And the scabbard is just a substitute. Help, I live here now. Please? Guys, a pebble fell on my foot and I'm stuck. Well... yeah, let me have a look at the at Ludwig's sword. Okay, doesn't say too much. Trick weapon typically used by healing church hunters, so it does explicitly tell you that it's just a replica. Yeah, it looks pretty fun. I look forward to picking it up, going, ooh, cool, and then never using it because it's level 0. And my axe is level 10. And I've wasted all of my upgrade materials. think that hurt me more than it hurt him. This, on the other hand. Okay. Ah. No. Okay. Every early death means we stockpile more blood vials. Dying horribly is a good thing and is to be encouraged. Good start. Ah! Yeah, pro tip, don't stand directly behind a horse. I do like this armor. Maybe I hope when I do Dark Souls 3 I can get myself a Canehurst set. There's no reason that wouldn't be possible, right? Okay. Where do I have to stand to get a visceral? In front of his face? No way I'm getting there in time. Not when I live under his stomach. In both a literal and a metaphorical sense. Oh boy. No. That brief moment when living underneath him is suddenly revealed to be a less than stellar decision. He does so much damage though. That was 3/4 of my health I was at when he one-shot me. think I forgot to kill the guy. Losing my marbles. Out the way, dentist. I'm sure having this thing stomping around would be equally disorientating in real life, but it's still unfortunate that I can't see a thing when he gets above me. Extract arcane haze. Do I even have the arcane haze extractor? And if so, what do I do with arcane haze? Well, it's just another chalice material, whatever. No, I've not done co-op for this whole game. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a player's summon sign. I'm content beating them on my own, though. I think I'd rather do it that way for my first time through. Well, it says no spoilers or backseating. I don't know if co-op is technically those things. It's more about, don't tell me stuff that I shouldn't know. Like, let me make my stupid mistakes kind of thing. So, you know, some people come in and they immediately tell you what build you should have, and what weapons you should be wearing, and who the boss of the area is. You know how some people are. You beat the first boss of Dark Souls 1 and somebody shows up and tells you, hey, well done, by the way, you should practice your parrying for when you face Gwyn as the final boss. I'm like, thanks, that's it's gonna be a real surprise when I get to do that fight now. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like, I'm not against advice. I'm just, you know, I don't want things spoiling before I get to experience them properly, and I want to actually play the game, not be a controller, you know? It's just a couple of people who make trouble. Yeah, I don't know. Even though it's clearly an in-game mechanic, it feels a little bit like cheating to summon other players to get through a fight. Like, I've not really beaten it. I want to do it at least once without summons. Like, you only get one blind playthrough of a game, right? Yeah, if I just say, this boss is no fun, I'm just gonna summon people and we're gonna get past it. That's the thing that could theoretically happen. Yeah, it dismisses all the summons. I've seen that with NPC summons. When I played through Dark Souls 1 and 2, I used NPC summons a lot. Mostly for the fun of it. They weren't useful, but the company was fun. I've not really summoned any NPCs in this game because of the insight cost. Makes it less than appealing. Like, I've summoned a couple. Yeah. I summoned Father Gascoigne by accident. And he died on the way to the boss. Which maybe is the source of me being soured on summons in this game. Tips as in consumable items? Yeah, I guess so. I haven't really been using any consumable items. I suppose I've got the emergency blood that lady gave me, Yosefka. Vault paper? That's not a bad idea, actually. I've got a lot of arcane. I'd make this into an elemental weapon if I could find the right runes for it. The right blood gemstones. I forgot to get the thing again. But I've not really gotten many of those. Like, I think I need 3 of the same element for it to be worth it. With just one of them, because I've no longer got the plus physical attack stuff, I end up doing actually a lot less damage. Vault paper, we'll give it a go. Yeah, just a bit of extra damage. Oh, okay, good start. Okay. What a time to be healing. I think, was I doing 15 points extra damage with the bolt paper? Was I reading that right? It probably depends on how precisely I hit him. Seemed like normally I was doing 500 damage with the axe, and then once I put the bolt paper on, I was doing 515. I've not used any bolt paper or fire paper or anything like that all game. I've got tons of them stored up. Why does it hurt? Like going to the final boss with like 30 mega elixirs because you've not used them all game. And also 99 grenades that do 10 points of damage. Because you bought them in the first store of the game and then kept saving them in case they were useful later. Okay, that's 600 damage. Yeah, that's a lot more. His stagger's on me or my stagger's on him? Because the axe is really good for staggers. One of the reasons I've stuck with this axe the whole game. It just puts people down. Oh, I should have just healed there. I got greedy. Thought I could knock him into the next stage. Ah! How are you not going next stage? Yeah. I tried the Beast Blood pellets a lot earlier in the game, but I had trouble with on most bosses, I couldn't attack fast enough to keep the Beast Blood effect on. Oh, dodging and weaving. Maybe if I was used, it's probably better with a faster weapon. Yeah, I realised that he's stronger in the first phase, so he's just not going to bother transforming. Yeah, he kind of had my number there. Using the axe unextended. Yeah, I guess so. If I was using the Beast Blood stuff, I really like the reach though. Mr. Davis, hi, how are you doing? It's been a while. You doing good? How have you been? Oh, because I've been doing a lot of this. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm having a good day. I forgot to put my alarm on and slept a load extra, so, you know, it's honestly a great day. Those jobs didn't need doing anyway. Are you serious? This is the 4th one today. Where are they all coming from? If I didn't click the first one, why do you think I'm going to click the 4th? This is giving me flashbacks to the stupid snowfields in Dark Souls 2. I think I now have a phobia of horses in DLCs. I've had it a while. I think I've had the green screen about 5 months. Longer, maybe. I would have thought it would have been there last time we spoke. Although I have no grasp of time. I don't know when anything happened. 'Cause I never used my webcam without the green screen. So it's been a long time. It might have been like a year ago I got the webcam. I don't remember. Everything blurs together. When did I start streaming? Last week when I got out of nursery. Ah! No! Sir, I need you to calm down. You're making a scene. Oh, nope, nope, nope. No! Stop. Man, the killing blow very clearly did not hit me. That's upsetting. Still, we're slowly getting better. We're getting him to his second form. Seems like his second form isn't that strong if you get close to him. Just dodge his attacks and dance around. Here I think I'm gonna beat Ludwig. When... when I can't even drink a mug of tea without choking. Yeah, the Bolt Paper's helping a lot. The Bolt Paper is bumping my average damage from like 500 to 700. So that's a pretty good damage boost. Yeah, so it seems like his second form is most dangerous if you're at a distance, so I need to stay close to him, except when he explodes. At which point he's just going to start doing laser beams at me and everything will get bad. I forgot to put on the Bolt Paper. Hold on, dude, hold on. Give me a second. Oh. I can try pellets, but a lot of his attacks do like 90% of my health bar already. I'm scared that I'm just giving him a license to one-shot me. We can try it. Might need to go get more Bolt Paper out of storage anyway. We're running out. But I've still got all the Fire Paper, which I assume is functionally the same thing. If this guy is not weak against anything in particular. What have I got in here? Not as much as I thought. Alright, we'll give this a go. And I'll probably need the axe shot for the fast attacks. Can I just take most of these other things off so I can cycle between them? I'm not going to use any of this. The Saw Cleaver? It's not leveled up though, I don't think. I don't know what level I've got it at. I don't know, maybe I've got a few blood chunks now. I don't think I've got any more bloodstones. I mean, I've never found a single bloodstone. I spent 60 insight to get this weapon up to 10. Alright. Okay, yeah, this, he looks like he's feeling that. Okay, so Beast Blood pellets mean I do massive damage to him, but he can literally kill me when I'm at full health. Quite effective against beasts. Yeah, I think they mention on them that they, when it grows in effectiveness, the more grotesquely transformed the beast. Guess this guy probably counts as a beast. I'm not sure the game gives me a clear definition of what is beast and what is not. He looks pretty bestial. But looks can be deceiving. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Ah! Oh. Ah! Ow. I think my beast blood wore off. Where was that aiming? I could steal some health back on him, except my guy decided to put his axe head through a wall. Alright, see you in a bit, Rexter. Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate it. I can't tell if the beast blood pellets make me more or less likely to beat him. They mostly just change the nature of the battle, I think. Which is fine. I can go for some variety. Oh. What I need is the ability to turn Beast Blood on and off, based on whether I think I'm about to get hit or not. Like, if I could Beast Blood while he's on the ground, and then un-Beast Blood once he jumps up in the air, that'd be pretty sweet. Come back here. Oh no. Oh, you can actually hear the sword clang as he falls. Oh, we're doing this, okay. Okay, you've got 2 explosion moves? This is the thing we're doing now? That was an explosion and a laser, I guess. Dang, thought I had him there. Oh well, we learned something. And to watch out for that, hold sword above head move. Wonder how expensive bolt paper is in the store. This split kind of makes fights all or nothing. Can I get him limping and staggering before he rips me apart? I guess that's the intended nature of the item. Alright, on to fire paper, I guess. Which I assume is exactly the same against this guy. If it turns out they use a different stat or something, I might be in trouble. Oh right, I forgot to deal with those guys. Oh well. I was too busy thinking about paper. I work in admin, okay? Paper is often on my mind. I worry about the printers. Do we have enough? Ow. Come on. I can't see. I think I'm dead? I can't see a thing. It's hard to tell. Like, where even is my corpse? Time is it? 4:30. I really wanted to beat this guy today. Well, still got a little bit of time. This is the one. Oh, not. Last beast blood pellet. Okay. One more. One more, and then I've got to call it for this afternoon. I've probably got more pellets in storage, but that involves teleporting back and forth. Have at you! Oh. No. Okay. He actually listened. Okay. And instantly going for the explosion. Spectacular. Jerk. Oh, that doesn't go behind him, though. At least not as far. Maybe that's exploitable. Stop it! Oh. There we go. Last try of the day. I should have declared that it was my last attempt hours ago. Whew.
Good hunter,
Whoa, what the?
good hunter. Have you seen the thread of light? Just a hair, a fleeting thing. Yet I clung to it, steeped as I was in the stench of blood and beasts. I never wanted to know what it really was. Really, I didn't.
You've seen better days, haven't you? The thread of light. Interesting. But something for next time, I think. Let's head back to base. I don't think I get enough souls to even level up from that. Don't have any items either. Oh. When did this appear? The Chikage. Is that the blood shadow? Queen of the Vile Bloods. The intricate rippled engraving that spans the Chikage's blade is imbrued with blood. The sword sings in scarlet hues. However, the light eats away at the wielder's very essence. Interesting. Something to save up for, I guess. I can buy more amygdalin arms. No true blade of Ludwig, though. Not yet, anyway. It's maybe something that I have to uncover on my own. What was that rune that he gave me? Is it this one? Guidance? Boosts the amount of life recovered by rallying. When Ludwig closed his eyes, he saw darkness, or perhaps nothingness, and that is where he discovered the tiny beings of light. Ludwig was certain that these playful, dancing sprites offered guidance, and emptied Ludwig of his fears, at least in the midst of a hunt. Okay, interesting. Oh, I had this, didn't I? Could maybe have worn it. Amplifies transformation effects.
Gammon awaits you. Go. Very well. Let me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, bolt paper and fire paper is how much? Man, and I've been burning through the stuff. Ouch. Yeah, I might not be stocking up on those to use in every future fight. I thought they'd be about the same price as the blood vials or something. Not 10 times as much. Oof. Oh well, I think I'll just do our boss. So yeah, I'm gonna have to head off and get some food, guys. But thanks for watching. Hope you've had as much fun as I have. Next time I'll be playing Bloodborne will be next Tuesday afternoon. Monday afternoon will be Skyrim. But I'll be back in 2.5 hours when we'll be doing the Friday night team stream. Be a few of us playing some games together, probably some League or some CSGO or something. In the meantime, let's go raid Pretzel since he was here earlier. See how he's doing. He's currently playing The Fifth Element, which is a terrible old PlayStation game based very loosely on the movie. So yeah, thanks for being here everybody. Have a good day everyone, and I hope to see you all next time.